One of the values that we have in the Journey Way, it's our values on who we are as a church and how we operate as a church is this. The value is we can't do this alone. And the truth is, you're not alone, but if you do this alone, if you do life alone, you'll feel alone. You can rewind that, look back at it, and listen to it again. You're not alone, but if you do life alone, you'll feel alone. So I think we're all doing the best that we can, right? I mean, we're trying to figure things out. We're trying to make things work. Oftentimes, we try to do this on our own, but we need one another. And this faith of ours, Christianity, isn't just a personal faith. It's a communal faith where we come to discover that we are all in this together. Like we find through our faith that I need you and you need me because you have a story worth sharing. I have experiences that may help. A way to say it even better is this: we're better together. And even if you're exploring God and faith, like this is still true for you. This is true for all people everywhere. And it's because of this that together as a church, we're engaging in a 6-month experiment to make church more real and personal by embracing a model of meeting that's a bit different than most churches. But I believe it's a difference that's going to benefit you in a better way. See, inspiration happens in rows in a Sunday service, but transformation happens in circles in a group. When you can discuss and go further on the content that you were inspired by while sitting in a row. See, it's in this group setting that you'll get to figure out how to apply what you heard in a service and actually live it out. It's in this group setting that you'll get to meet other people. You get to hear their stories and discover that you're not alone because someone else has had a miscarriage too. Someone else has been laid off as well. Someone else knows what it's like to battle feelings of insecurity and inadequacy. See, someone else is living what you're living too, or they've lived it. And it's in circles in a group that you'll discover you're not alone. But if you never get in an environment like that, you'll feel like you're all alone. A hurdle, whether it's real or made up or just an excuse, is that oftentimes we feel so busy that making time during the week to go to someone's house and sit in a circle in a group where we'll experience this transformation just seems like too much. We say, well, I don't have time, I'm too busy. Like whatever the reason is or whatever you feel. And it's because of that so many people, they never get involved in a group in a church. And church for them just becomes a Sunday service where they come and they sit anonymously in a seat. And while you can be surrounded by people feeling like, I'm not doing this alone, because after all, I showed up for a service, I'm here with other people, you are doing this alone. And you can also feel all alone. So we're engaging in this experiment. From August 2022 to January 2023, we're experimenting with a different model of meeting so that you don't have to add something to your week in order to experience transformation in groups. And the model is this. One Sunday morning, we're going to meet for a service all together at Sk8 House from 9:45 to 10:45 to get inspired. And then the next Sunday morning, we're going to meet for groups in homes from 9:45 to 11:15 to be transformed. So we'll do this every other week, and it all takes place on Sunday morning, a time hopefully you already have carved out for meeting. Now this isn't church one week and then groups the next. This is church every week, because church is a gathering of people on mission, which makes a movement. And so the church is going to gather for a service at Sk8 House one week. And then the church is going to gather in groups and homes the next week. And then service one week and then groups the next. But it's all church, and it's all simple and easy to remember because it's every other week. And if you need to keep up with the schedule or you just need a reminder, you can actually visit our site. You can check out our social media. You can even see the entire schedule up until the end of January in our app. Now, like with any experiment, we're going to monitor this. We're going to analyze it. We're going to keep stats on it and see if it helps us accomplish what I think it's going to help us accomplish. And near the end of this experiment, we'll be able to figure out what to do from there. And I'm excited for what's to come as we explore this new territory. And my hope in this experiment is that when you show up for a Sunday service, that you're going to know a few more names that belong to the faces that you see. My hope is that you'll begin to discover that you're not alone, because you've decided that you can't do this alone. And the support, the encouragement, the challenge, the guidance, the hope that you need will be found because you're receiving it from others and you're also giving it to others. You know, I really believe that this process and this model of meeting is going to help all of us discover the more that we were made for as we come to find even more that we cannot do this alone, and we are not alone. So let's go, because the journey continues.